Central Conference champion. She was MVP of the league's indoor meet as a freshman back in 1998, and a two-time MCC outdoor MVP in 99 and 2002. As a sophomore, she won 5 titles: the 200, 400 triple jump, 400 relay, and 1600 relay to lead the Bison to the 1999 MCC outdoor title. She set NDSU indoor records in the 55 meters, 60 meters, 400 meters, and 1600 meter relay, and also set school outdoor records in the 400, 400 relay, 800 relay, 1600 relay, and 3200 relay, and the sprint medley relay. A 3-time COSIDA All-American, she earned 2 NCAA postgraduate scholarships, was named North Dakota's NCAA Woman of the Year, won the NCC Stan Marshall Award, and earned the Woody Hayes National Scholar Athlete Award. After graduating from NDSU in 2002 with a degree in business administration, she completed a master's degree in business administration and sports administration at Ohio University. She worked as a compliance coordinator at the University of Southern California, associate athletic director at the University of South Dakota, we'll forgive her for that one, and most recently was a community relations coordinator at Augustana University. She lives in Sioux Falls, South Dakota with her husband Todd and their 3 children, Gavin, Grant, and Jen. It's our pleasure to introduce, for induction to the Bison Athletic Hall of Fame, Jill Theeler Schlekeway.
So much. I'm so grateful to be here and to receive this Bison honor. Congratulations to each inductee. I'm beyond blessed to be a part of this particular Hall of Fame class. I'm ever thankful that in the spring of 1997, Jerry Gores recruited me out of Mitchell, South Dakota, and I chose to head north up Interstate 29 to Fargo and Bison Track and Field, and to cross that border from South Dakota into North Dakota for college. It was one of the best decisions of my life. In my heart, I know that God directed me here to NDSU. The more easy, comfortable choice for college may have been Augustana College at the time. It was just 60 miles east of Mitchell, close to my mom, or to head to my parents' alma mater at USD. I grew up going to games there. My dad had played basketball there in the 1960s, had a very successful career as a Coyote. It was familiar, but the Lord had good plans for me here. On my recruiting visit, I knew it was the right place. I love this university, and it was a perfect fit for me in so many ways. While here at NDSU, I found a personal relationship with Jesus, the most important part of my experiences up here in Fargo. It's the most precious gift to me, and still the most important part of my life. I hear people talk these days about squad goals, and I have been very blessed with my squad. My husband Todd is here. He's from Oak Ridge, South Dakota. He played basketball at the University of Sioux Falls and has a passion for coaching, which he gets to do with our sons' teams, basketball, football so far. We have 3 little boys. They are here. Gavin is 10, Grant is 8, and Jet is cheering right now for himself there. He is 6, full of spirit and spunk, and we love it. They are active and awesome, and I love being their mom. My youngest, Jet, has already claimed that he gets to put Mom's new trophy in his room. He's been telling me that for months, when I told him about Mom's big event. So he's excited about that, and we'll have to see. My parents, Jack and Nancy Theeler, are here. They were my #1 fans. I don't think they ever missed a track meet, no matter where it was. So I, of course, appreciated that so much. My in-laws are here. They're wonderful people and supporters. Jim and Marilyn Schlekeway from Woolbridge. My father-in-law played basketball at Northern State, and actually my dad and Jim played against each other in the same era, Northern State and the University of South Dakota, so that's some fun family history. I appreciate them being here. I have some friends here also supporting me, and I appreciate it a lot. And there are so many thank yous to be said for the people. That's what's been said so far, but that's what, when you put together something like this, that's what comes to mind and heart are the people. Thank you to my incredible coaches, Jerry Gores, Love and appreciate your friendship still. Don Larson, you are a legend, Lars, and it's an honor to be inducted with you. Brent Palmer was the interim for a period of time, and he did a great job, and I appreciated that. And I think his parents here too. Ryan Godfrey then took the reins for the Bison and did such an awesome job taking the program from Division II into Division I. So Stevie Keller and staff, we continue to watch and cheer on, and we're just, when I say we, I mean myself, but also just the track and field alumni. We're so proud of the success on the track, how fast it's been, all our records are just busted. And that's what's supposed to happen. And on the field, into the Olympics, how exciting was that this summer to watch Bison track and field represented at the Olympic level. So just so tremendous. Proud of that beautiful indoor track facility. I'm sure we could have trained on that. So we ran around the Bison Sports Arena and had basketballs coming through the curtain. We called basketball practice at the same time, but we did what we could, and everyone, just part of the memories. It's great. And the new outdoor track complex being built, that's just going to be tremendous. Can't wait to see it and come up to meets. So bravo, Bison. Thank you to the athletic department for the continued support for these facilities, and we'll be cheering it on. It's just excellent. Thank you to the athletic training staff. I see Scott up front here, also a legend, let's be honest. The strength staff, always just so excellent. Just excellence was all around us here, just with the professionalism and the way things were done so well when we were here, and I know that's continued. Thank you to Lynn Dorn and to Jean Taylor as the administrators at the time. I think Lindsay mentioned that also. They were just such excellent leaders, and they inspired my career path into college athletic administration. It was Gene Taylor that told me about Iowa University. He was familiar with the field and encouraged me to apply. It was an excellent program for that field, so appreciated that from Gene, and we still follow his career down at Kansas State. But also want to step back and say thank you to Lynn, to Amy Ruley, to other women, Kelly Lehman, I saw her here, that were pioneers and leaders to grow the opportunities and the prominence of women's athletics here but across the country. And that goes back to before we were even born, and I still don't take that for granted. A quick story is that my mom and I have a very similar build, and she was fast. We used to race, and if she'd had the chance, I think she would have been up here in some college with these type of stats. But back in Arlington, South Dakota, she graduated in 1964 from high school. There weren't any limited to non-high school or college opportunities for girls at the time. She speaks of there being a field day at the end of the school year, and she and my aunt were really fast and athletic, and they'd win the broad jump and some of the races, but they couldn't move on with it. But into the next decades, obviously that grew, and I'm thankful for those opportunities and for the women and the men that grew the opportunities for women in athletics, and I hope we can continue to protect that. Thank you to Jeff Schwartz and the sports information staff. They continue to do excellent work, and you're always so supportive. One of the reasons I chose NDSU, amongst many, but when we came up for a recruiting visit, my parents and I were so impressed that I believe at the time Jeff's title was Sports Information Director for Women's Athletics, and just the clear support and the communication for women's sports versus the other visits I took, for example, to North Central schools, didn't see that clear support in the late 90s for women. And thank you guys, because I know that has only continued to for men's and women's sports across the board. Thank you to the NDSU School of Business. Had excellent professors, got an awesome degree. I need to go see the School of Business. I've never been in the building when I was here. We just kind of moved building to building for our classes. There wasn't a set business school. I'd go visit the beautiful new building. Look forward to that. But most of all, thank you to my teammates. Many here today, I won't be able to mention them all, but thank you so much, friends. Those that we came in together in the fall of '97, those ahead of us, Steph Kelly, Erin Jacob, I saw her here, they were here ahead of us, and those that came behind more. And just tremendous, loving, hardworking humans who inspired and supported the team daily. And that, in the men's and women's programs, one neat thing about track and field, I think, is how the men's and women's programs have shared coaching and really connect in that way, and that's really special. It adds a lot. And the support across sports, too. I mean, as we went to each other's events, and in Weibel Hall, I was roommates with Jamie Berry, and we got usually matched with a different sport, freshman athlete, and that really helped making those connections, and it was a lot of fun. So yeah, speaking to that, my squad goals were also really blessed while I was here. Thank you, Kristen Bachmeyer, Darcy Conway, they're here. Andrea Travnik, who was a soccer student athlete, but we kind of adopted her. Andy and Darcy and Trav and I were in 901 Cabot Hall our sophomore year. And some different apartments in different spots too. So those amazing memories you make with teammates, roommates are so special. Unforgettable, really. Tammy Broody, she is a special teammate, and she sent me a message where she could be up here. They live in Florida, and when she's inducted soon, because I know she will be, I'll be hopefully here to cheer her on. But thank you, Coach Gores, for recruiting that very fast, strong, kind woman. She was the perfect training partner in the 400, and just so much fun to be around. You know, if you know Tammy's personality, she's just such a fun, wonderful, strong, fast woman. Some of the favorite memories for all of us and for myself: Drake relays, the national meets that we got to go to all over the country, the NCC meets, especially beating the Coyotes, which is probably the same goal today. I hope so. And always after it, getting in those ice cold, freezing ice baths. I remember that too. The Division II Bison Track and Field era was awesome and successful and a lot of fun. I was thankful to be a part of it and to be up here. It's a great honor. And just to close, again, talking about Andy, thank you, Mark, for your perfect message. That was her speaking through that. It truly was. I mean, the way he said it was exactly how she would say it, so I know Andy helped him write that. I know it. And she was a life-giving person that poured out of her. We were fortunate to be roommates for 3 years and teammates all those years. I still grieve that she's not with us and celebrate her legacy as is being done today. And thank you for that. And her legacy lives brightly and beautifully through her kids and through her husband. So thank you for this celebration. NDSU Bison Athletics, thank you. I truly love you, and this is a tremendous honor. So thank you. Go Bison.